Hello everyone, I am Dr. Eric Morrison. This is 7 out of 3, and I'll be covering trading education, more specifically Forex trading, using the TC2000 and TradingView platforms.
Hello, this is the Forex Week in Review for the 28 Forex currencies, the majors and minors, for the 29th of May, 3rd of June. I'm going to start off with the Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. As we can see on the strategic picture, we have a target on the long side at 948.53, and on the operational side we have price action going within the dragon, so a lot of consolidation, and as we see on the tactical side as well. So we had ended up with an overall profit at about $82.71. Aussie dollar, Swiss franc, we have on the strategic picture a downward target. On the operational side, we're above the dragon. Alright, so nothing but longs. And we ended up with the flows on the tactical side about $629.62. So overall respectable gains for Aussie dollar, Japanese yen. We have a target at 98.299. It was set at about May 27th. All price action is above the dragon, and some nice flows to the upside, with an overall gain for the week at about $4,828. So this was really good for the Japanese yen pairs, and we should see this common throughout. So those that are highly correlated currency pairs often do well together. Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. Strategic picture, we have 124.675 set back in the April 13th. We have all price action above the dragon on the operational side, higher time frame. We have about $909 to the upside with a nice upside flow following getting above the 200 and also the RL290. Aussie dollar, US dollar, we have no target on the strategic picture. Price action started off on the operational side to the north of the dragon. That hung up on the RL270 and then right up against the 200 at that point as it was trying to work through these two liquidity zones. So overall, price action to the long side did rather well with a couple of short consolidation trades, and then this last one here, really nice trade to about $1,196. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. We got an upside target, which is almost reached it, and then came back and then coming back for another retest, but at 785.74. Operational side, we have north of the dragon in alignment, and we have about $126.91 gain, a little bit more than break even plus dinner for two. So just working itself up, but also bouncing up against the dragon on the tactical time frame. Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, no target on the strategic picture. All price action on the operational side north of the dragon on the higher time frame. Nice flows with $6,757. Again, the Japanese yen pairs did amazing this week. Same thing for Swiss franc, Japanese yen, no target. All price action north of the dragon on the higher time frame on the operational picture, and $2,285 gain with these flows to the north of the 200 and the RL270. Euro Aussie dollar, strategic picture, we have a price target north on the long side at 1.583. It was set on the 8th of August. Price action, however, on the operational picture was all below the dragon. And as you can see, a lot of chop and consolidation going back and forth on the 200 and the Z3. So about a $147 loss on this pair. Euro Canadian dollar, no price action. It hit the lower target that was set back in February 12th of last year. Hit that target and is kind of consolidating on there. Operational picture, all price action below the dragon. Nice gains at $2,351 on the short side for the tactical picture. Euro Swiss franc, we got price on the long side target 1.09571. All price action within the dragon, so very choppy week. However, on the tactical side, just enough to get nice gains, about a $951 gain on it. Still to the long side, some good trades in alignment with the strategic picture. Euro British pound, we have a target to the long side at 91314. Operational picture, majority of price action north of the dragon with a little consolidation early in the week, and about an 898 gain on the tactical picture with mainly longs in the trades. Euro Japanese yen, again, long from all the Japanese yen pairs. All of them went up in highly correlated. 185.526, long target way up here. All price action to the long side on the operational picture, and some nice flows at $5,774. So really nice gains on Euro Japanese yen. Euro New Zealand dollar, we have a long target of 1.7467. Price action within the dragon on the operational picture, and a loss of $1,117 with this consolidation. So as prices going back and forth among the dragon, you can choose to not trade this particular currency pair. It's up to you. As it's set with price action, you can decide, hey, I'm going to go ahead and not trade this particular currency pair, especially when it contradicts the operational and strategic picture. Euro US dollar, we have a target of 88307 to the downside. It was set forth in March 1st of this year. Price was above the dragon, then went below the dragon, then back above the dragon. However, on the tactical picture, we caught these flows at the right time, and with about a $1,315 gain. And as you can see here, the trades will only trade as it's above and below the dragon on the higher time frame. British pound, Aussie dollar, nice trade here with a target of 16529, 1.6529, and to the downside. On the strategic picture, all price action below the dragon, and some beautiful flows to the downside at $3,038 in profit. British pound, Canadian dollar, we have no target on the strategic picture, all price action on the operational picture below the dragon on a longer time frame, and beautiful gains at $5,684 with these flows to the downside, nothing but shorts. British pound, Swiss franc, strategic picture, we have a target to the downside of 1.01857. We have price action on the operational picture above the dragon, then go below the dragon, then kind of get into the dragon. And it kind of, with all that chop, we had an $821 loss as it's trying to decide which direction it is. But we do have a super pinch on the tactical side here, so it's gaining up enough steam here for, we'll see what direction it goes. British pound, Japanese yen, no target on the strategic side, but it did hit this target at 167,652. That was set forth back in January 18th of last year. Came down and then went back to retest. All price action above on the dragon on the higher time frame, and some nice flows with $5,170 in profit. British pound, New Zealand dollar, we got a target to the upside at 2.1496926. All price action below the dragon at the beginning of the week, then went above the dragon, then back below the dragon. So with this consolidation here, we got a little bit better than break even plus dinner for two on for the week at $285 profit. British pound, US dollar, we have a target to the downside at 1.10332. It was set forth back around March of this year, 7th. We had price action on the operational picture at the beginning of the week at above the dragon, then went below the dragon. And some nice flows to the upside after that initial consolidation at about $3,615. New Zealand Canadian dollar, we got a downward target at 0.73646, set forth around the October 13th time frame to the downside. Operational picture, price action initially above the dragon at the beginning of the week and then went below the dragon. However, there was consolidation on the tactical side going above and below the dragon, and we ended up with break-even plus dinner for two at $258 for the New Zealand Swiss franc. Choppy this week, but strategic picture, we got a 0.55089 target to the downside, set forth on May 24th. Price action initially above the dragon, then went chopped in within the dragon. Overall loss at about $1,180. For the week, went above and below the dragon on the longer time frame. New Zealand Japanese yen, no target on the strategic picture, but it did hit this target back in April. This target that was set forth back on November of 2020 went down, came back to retest this overall liquidity zone. Price action on the operational picture above the dragon, and some nice flows to the upside at $2,272 profit. New Zealand US dollar, we have a downward target at 61816. Operational picture initially above the dragon, for the long side, then chopped within the dragon, and then back and along side, and then chopped back in with the dragon. Overall loss about $1,126 for the week. U.S. Canadian dollar, we have a target to the downside. It's starting to reach that. It's at 1.2348 to the downside as far as the target. On price action below the dragon in alignment on the operational picture. Some nice flows to the downside for U.S. Canadian dollar at $1,650 profit. U.S. Swiss franc, we have a target set forth back in March of 2021 with 1.08561 on the strategic picture. Price action within the dragon, kind of consolidating. And on the tactical side, we had a loss of $710 for the week. U.S. Japanese yen, again, Japanese yen pairs did very well this week. We had overall target on the strategic picture of 144.28. Price action initially in the dragon, then with the pinch, kind of a squeeze and here with the Bollinger Band, considered price action above the dragon. So overall nice flows at $4,764 profit. Looking at the price of oil, we still have a target to the long side set forth on the 16th of May at 166.99 a barrel. Price action above the dragon on the operational picture, then chopped through it, bounced on the RL270, and then back above the dragon. Overall picture here on the tactical side still showing upward momentum for oil. One of the things that I was thinking that is very interesting here is that gold, normally in an inflationary kind of an economy, usually has targets to the upside, but in this case it has targets to the downside at $1,543 an ounce. And its target was set forth at 10th of May. We have consolidation within the dragon, and just this interesting overall picture in terms of the flows on the tactical side. But just this one is interesting in terms of its anti-inflationary price action with respect to the economy. So interesting reaction here. Continue to watch that. 20-year treasuries, no target, but what we're seeing is a general decline with interest rates rising. Operational picture with price action to the downside. The $9 trillion of bonds being dumped on the open market still can't keep price up. So it'll be interesting to see how these price hikes affect the treasuries to the short side as they continue to decline. Another interesting target here, we got a NASDAQ target to the long side at 14,351 to the long side. Interesting on how this is with the economy and that kind of thing, and the operational picture looks a little toppy here at this point. See if this target holds up. S&P 500, no target. Dow Jones Industrial, this target is concerning. We got a downward target of 20,146 that was set forth on February 23rd of this year. So we'll see what where price goes with the currency pairs. What I would be concerned about as far as trading, if there's any red economic news on the US pairs, to see where price action is headed. There seems to be a lot of volatility during those time frames, so beware of trading during the red economic news announcements on those days. That's all I have for the Forex Week in Review. I'm currently conducting a Forex Bootcamp and a Forex Advanced course. If you're interested, click on the links below. And remember, ruthless risk management. Have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll see you on Sunday.
Well, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like rumble button below and the subscribe button. And if you want more information, go ahead and click the course information links below. On the TradingView link and on TC2000, I have an affiliate link. If you open up a TC2000 account, you will receive a $25 discount using that link. Thank you for your time.